I may be small, but I feel so tall in Toy Town. I take my car and I drive afar in Toy Town. There's Mr. Plod and a dog called Bumpy. Hello, Mr. Plod. Get down, Bumpy. I pass the ark, the nobles live there, and so does the elephant, and so does the bear. Noddy, they say it's market day in Toy Town. If you have the fare, I'll take you there, Toy Town. There's Biggs who lives by the old oak tree, and we have adventures, Biggs and me. Why don't you come and join in the fun? Just follow me, 'cause it's only begun. I'm Noddy. I'm Noddy.
Noddy had almost finished his breakfast. I hope the milkman comes soon, he thought. I've no milk for visitors. None at all. At that moment, he heard a bicycle bell. Goodness, there's Big Ears. But he wasn't Big Ears. It was Bert Monkey.
Hello, Bert, Noddy said.
Hello, Noddy.
I need some help. 1 pint or 2? It was the milkman at last. Better have 2, Noddy said. Then Bert can tell me his troubles over a cup of hot chocolate. Troubles? The milkman said. Where there's Bert, there's always troubles. It was difficult having Bert Monkey in the house. His tail interfered with everything. Mind that teapot? Noddy called. Bert, do try and keep your tail under control. I'll put it in my pocket, Bert said. That'll keep it out of the way. Now tell me whatever it is you've come to tell me. Bert and his tail certainly were in trouble.
My tail and I borrowed my granny's magic rubber. I know I shouldn't have, but I did so want it.
Borrowed or pinched it? Noddy knew all about Bert Monkey. It's kind of combination of a two. But I've got to get it back, Noddy. It rubs things out. Magics them right away. That sounds dangerous, Noddy said. What do you want me to do about it? Help me find it, Bert said. Drive me to Skittletown. You see, I sold it to Sam Skittle before I knew it was magic. Bert's tail was even more of a nuisance in the car. It tried to hold the steering wheel. It hooted the hooter and got in Noddy's way whenever it could. And it pinched an apple off Gobbo's vegetable cart. If you don't look after that tail of yours, Noddy said, I won't take you any further. So Bert Monkey sat on it. Luckily, Sam Skittle was at home. You know that pencil box I sold you? Bert said. Can I buy it back? Of course, Sam said. Bert's tail tapped on it. Oh, that means he wants it opened, Noddy said with a sigh. But the rubber wasn't there. Where is it? Bert cried. Where's what? The rubber. Oh, that, said Sam Skittle. I gave it to Harriet Kitten. We better go and find her. Come on, Noddy. Harriet was bowling her hoop. At least, she was bowling it 1 minute. The next, it was gone. Give it back, Noddy. Give what back? My hoop. I haven't got your hoop. Yes, you have. Noddy looked down. Bert, you are a menace, he said. Bert, however, was unrepentant. We won't give you back your hoop, he said, unless you give me back my rubber. The one Sam Skittle gave you. It's mine. I don't want your silly rubber, Harriet said. It's not a silly rubber. It's a magic rubber. Then I'm not going to give it back. I like magic rubbers.
Harriet's hoop was returned, and she started bowling it down the road.
But not for long. It's not there, Bert said furiously. Because there's a hole. Oh, no. Harriet started crying. It's a new dress. I should get into awful trouble. It's that rubber, Noddy said. It rubs everything out. Here. He gave Harriet a sweet. Don't cry.
Thank you, Noddy.
Harriet said tearfully.
Now what are we going to do? Bert was looking most unhappy. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put up a big notice in the market square offering a reward of 2 ice creams to anyone who finds your rubber. Lost. A big old rubber. 2 ice creams will be given to anyone who finds it and brings it to Bert Monkey. Let's go and have an ice cream while we're waiting, Bert said. I'll have to go and park the car first, Noddy said. I don't want Mr. Plod after me. You order the ice creams. Bert looked round the tables. Which one is best, I wonder? That one.
Hey, that's my seat.
A voice called. It was Gobbo the Goblin.
I'm sitting there.
Not now, you're not,
We'll see about that.
Gobbo said. Bert took no notice. I'll have 2 large strawberry ice creams, he ordered. Pet's got rid of him, he thought with satisfaction. Silly old goblin. But the silly old goblin had been busy.
Bert,
He said.
I've just seen 2 toys reading your notice board. I think they found your rubber.
Where are they? Where are they?
Bert jumped up,
Ow!
he yelled, as Mr. Wobblyman went down.
Help! Oh, calamity! Oh, dear, oh, dear!
Right, names and addresses, please. It was Mr. Plod.
What do you think you are doing, lying on a cafe floor?
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Whether you are up or down is of no interest to me. You have disturbed the peace. Kindly make a statement. How can he make a statement? Noddy had arrived. Help me get him up, he said furiously to Mr. Plod. It is not part of the function of the constabulary to put citizens on their feet. Here, I'll help. Bert had untied his tail from the chair and now put it around Mr. Wobbly's middle. Heave! He cried. They soon had Mr. Wobblyman upright. Oh, thank goodness your tail's been useful for once, Noddy said. Then he looked at Bert's guilty face. Or is this, he said, is this all your fault again? No, not really, Bert said. I was sitting at our table, minding my own business.
My table, you mean?
Oh, it's you, is it? Said Mr. Plod. I might have known you were involved.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
Gobbo wailed.
It's him, it's that monkey. He pinched my seat, and this morning he stole an apple from me barrow.
You're what? Mr. Plod roared. Have you been trading without a license again? But Gobbo had gone. Pursuing him as fast as he could was Mr. Plod. Oh, thank goodness for that, Mr. Wobblyman said. I never could take to the police. And as for you, he said, looking fiercely at Bert. Come and have an ice cream with us. Noddy put in quickly. We're having ice cream while we wait for someone to find Bert's magic rubber and claim their reward. They didn't have to wait long.
Did you put up that notice?
Yeah, Bert said. Have you found my rubber?
I haven't, the toy cat said, but I saw Master Tubby Bear picking it up off the road.
Do I get an ice cream?
This is going to be expensive, Noddy muttered. Not until we found it, Bert said. Then you can have one for putting us on the trail.
I think I'll have it now,
the toy cat said firmly, and ordered an ice cream. Come on. Yeah, time we went.
Here, I'll pay for the ice cream.
And that's what Bert Monkey did.
Oh dear, I might have known it was Tubby Bear. We'd better go and see him.
Young Tubby Bear was busy rubbing out the bear household. He had rubbed a hole in the tablecloth, a hole in the chair, a hole in the dining room carpet. Noddy was aghast. Tubby, stop using that rubber. But Tubby took no notice. He just went on rubbing. He'll rub away the whole house. Stop it. Isn't this fun? He said. I've never had such a lovely rubber before. Won't my mummy be surprised? Where is she? Noddy yelled.
She's out. What can we do, Noddy?
Bert cried.
Where's Bumpy? If we can find Bumpy, he'll get the rubber to us.
Bumpy!
Bumpy! Bumpy! Bumpy was not slow to answer. Oh, Bumpy, Noddy said. For goodness sake, stop being so enthusiastic. Now, hand it over. Tubby merely laughed.
If you come near, he cried, I'll rub you out.
Noddy and Bert retired for a council of war. They didn't see Tubby creeping up behind them. And Bert Monkey didn't feel the rubber on the tip of his tail. He was too occupied. Do be quiet, Noddy said. But Bumpy wouldn't be quiet. He just kept on barking. And Tubby kept on rubbing at Bert's tail. Bumpy, if you don't... Look out, Bert!
Here, look!
He cried.
Here, look what Tubby's done to my tail. Hey, look, just look what he's done. Oh, dear.
Noddy made a dive at Tubby, and Tubby made a dive for the door. Got you! Noddy shouted. You are a good dog, Noddy called. For Tubby had dropped the magic rubber, and Bumpy had picked it up. Thank you very much.
You're the best dog ever. And he put his arm round Bumpy's neck.
Only Bert and his half-rubbed-out tail looked disconsolate.
Oh, it's nearly all rubbed away,
he said sadly.
Never mind, Noddy said. Your tail was always getting you into trouble. You're probably better off with it like that. It does steal things like the magic rubber and, He hesitated. The toy cat's fob watch. You'd better give them both back, you know.
And that's what Bert did. And then he came back to Noddy's with a huge chocolate cake.
I made it specially for you, Noddy.
Especially for me?
Yeah, for helping me with my naughty tail.
Oh, thank you, Bert. Thank you very much.
He was a much easier monkey to have around, with only half a tail.
It's been a lovely day, now we have to go away. But we'll see you very soon in Toy Town. We'll be back another day, come and join us so we may. See you very soon again in Toy Town. It's been a lovely day, now we have to go away. But we'll see you very